She will cut a bitch.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Red Valkyrie Presents. I am, of course, Shae the Red, feeling a little bit bluer than normal, and like I kind of want to fight some people. I don't know what's up with that, but you know, let's kind of.
She will cut you.
Right? I feel feisty. I like this. Like after I did the makeup, I was like, nah, I'd go out like this. I am here, of course, with my awesome co-host Alex, aka CY.borg Valkyrie. How are you doing, Alex?
Good, waving at the camera that you could never see anyway. So, hi.
Man, you're so good at that. So
I
good
am.
at that. And we are joined by the man of the next several hours, and by several hours I mean a couple of days, Mr. Joe Catapano. How are you doing, sir?
Good, very good. Thanks for having me. It brought to mind. Have you ever done a face reveal, Alex?
Once.
One time.
Once. Our
It's in the
celebration
archives.
stream part 2.
Gotta go dig.
Well,
It's like a kind of face reveal.
it's
Let's
a
not get too
1/3
excited.
of the face reveal. I mean, there was heavy makeup, there was a COVID mask, there was a wig. There's the
So
glasses.
you saw size eyes.
Okay,
Yeah.
but that's half the battle.
The window to the soul.
Yeah.
That's all that you need, right?
There is no soul. Oh wait, you're the ginger. Never mind.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's fine. So I'm gonna next time I see you, I'm wearing makeup like this, and we'll see
Gotcha.
how much shit you give me.
All of it.
All right. So we are catching Joe 2 days before the wrap of the absolutely phenomenal Star Circuit. I am so excited for this. Do you want us to play your trailer?
We totally can. Did we open with that last time? Either way, it's a nice.
I don't know. We're gonna do it again though.
Let's do it.
Because it's badass.
Welcome to the future. A place where you can find anything you desire. If the burner gangs don't find you first. Where the fastest racers are artificial. And if you're human, you don't stand a chance. Star Circuit.
Awesome.
That's awesome. It still gets me. I can watch it literally every day, and it's still good.
Boob Dan says 10-hour RV Star Circuit stream. Let's do this.
Yes.
Boob Dan, I would love to. I really would. But let's just be real for a second. I have a presentation that I have to do tomorrow in the morning. So maybe not. Like, he's closing on Bancroft anyway. It's fine.
Yeah, I did it. I know it's the arch enemy over there, but I did it because it lined up exactly at midnight. I was like, that's kind of his perfect his ender. It would line up perfectly. And you know, we had a
Not
good start
hurt at
with
all.
them.
It's fine.
It's all good. Yeah. But yeah, I wanted to come back on because you guys are probably in my top 2 of my favorite
Ooh.
streams. Because my favorite stream is Comics Mate, and I've never. I'll be on there tonight later on, but I think those Aussies are really funny. So.
We'll forgive you this time. It's fine.
At least it wasn't Bancroft.
No,
At least it's not Bancroft.
Bancroft's not in my top 10. You know.
Oh,
Damn.
That I feel like that's a Red Valkyrie exclusive. Like, don't tell Bancroft though, because he is doing the closing stream.
Yes, indeed.
Wait, why is he doing the closing? Never mind.
Because
I'm saying if he's not even in the top 10. Oh.
Because he did the opening.
He did the opening, and it lines up perfectly. My campaign closes right at midnight, so it's right when his show usually closes.
We'll forgive him this time. It's fine. It's fine. All right.
Mighty generous of Shae.
Thank you, Shae. And your cosplay here of Hip Terran is so good that I don't have any words. It's
thank you.
It really shocked me when I first saw it. I was like, dude, this is amazing. This is just about as good as me probably seeing the book in person when I see it.
Yay! Oh, that makes me happy. I'm not gonna lie, I was really, really worried because I was like, I don't technically have the right wig, I don't have the right top, I can't do the right lip color, I don't have the contact, and I was like, I'm missing so much of it. And then I started and I was like, this might work. This is working. Why is this working? I was like, I'm doing it. It's good. I'm so happy.
I think it's because you nailed the palette. The palette's still there, even though it's a little mismatched. Yeah.
It's a little reversed, but it's still good enough. Like,
yes, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Like you said, the lips. That was it. Yeah. Perfect.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad to hear you say that. Okay. Enough about me. By the way, I'll also send you some pictures of this. But anyway, enough about me.
Please do.
Let's talk about what is going on. So give a rundown, because we might have some people who didn't know before, but then I really want to kind of hone in on the new shit that you've got, because you did a lot since we had you on.
Yeah, it feels almost like nostalgic to come back, because I've only been on once, so all my memories are from this one last stream.
Right. So yeah, back to the good old days.
In the good old days a couple months ago. No, it's been great, and you're right. That's how I would describe it. I've done a lot of new shit. And,
yes.
Yeah.
So much.
Star Circuit is my debut comic book. I wrote and drew this. I did the colors, so it's my baby. If I ever will have, an artistic baby, this is probably it. I'm glad I'm doing it when I'm young. But it's an ode to 80s anime and old school style sci-fi, we'll say that. And so I call it a cyberpunk adventure, cyberpunk almost fantasy adventure, where we follow a kind of a hip yet like a charismatic. I've always described him as like a narcissist, but this character, our main character, he's not the best of a dude, and he's a street racer, and he's trying to go up against these androids, which are now the pinnacle in this world, the pinnacle of racing. And so this book is very much in the likes of Akira and one of my favorite games, F-Zero from the Super Nintendo. And there was other games too, but that was the one that I attached to early on as a kid. And so it's a mix of like Akira and F-Zero, where these androids have become the best skilled labor and skilled performers in all of life, including racing. And so our main character is the dumbest yet also bravest guy around, and kind of gets convinced into entering a race that will kind of put him to the highest challenge. It's almost considered suicide in this world. But
okay, can we just take like 2 seconds to say, holy fuck, do I love that you have a cyborg that has a hologram style helmet that he is taking off with the visor, and the helmet is all just blue light. That is so fucking cool.
Oh, thank you.
Holy shit, that is awesome. Joe, I need you to do channel art for us at some point.
I would love to.
Yes, it's happening. We're making it happen. We'll figure it out.
Please do. I had to use. I'm sure it might show up in maybe the side book, that the supplemental that comes with this. It might show up in there. But I did 3 test pages where I had the helmet physically kind of wrap around his head, kind of like in like sections, and it didn't feel sci-fi enough, so I made it I made it all kind of holographic and kind of digitally forming.
It's so cool. It's so, and like there's so many different pages from what was on here when we first had you on, because I started scrolling through and I was like, I don't remember this. I haven't seen that. Like, what the hell? So much new.
We've adjusted. I mean, there's a lot of things you don't really know until you're into it. And so, but yeah, I'm glad that everything is kind of reached its, I don't know what you call it, like where I wanted it to be in the beginning. But anyway, it's awesome. I'm glad people are getting a liking to it, and it's doing really well. So I'm happy that everyone is liking as much as I like it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the color palette is still super vibrant. Everything felt like this all feels really hectic.
Indeed.
Which is exactly what you want from it's a futuristic racer. You want it to feel kind of hectic and chaotic and adrenaline pumping and all of that. So this is awesome.
That's me in the background.
Wait, where?
Anywhere.
And you just pick a spot. Got you.
Pick a spot. There's probably several. You could be any of the characters. I've got several little NPCs that I would probably say that could be you, Alex.
Nice.
Plus all these gang members that are running around, they got masks on, so you never know.
There you go.
True. Okay, so this is something new.
Oh, this is the newest of the new.
Yes. Explain this.
So this is what I've wanted to do from the beginning. I just couldn't get it rolling quick enough, but it's a 3D print because I wanted to do like a statue of the bike, because I think the bike is, I could arguably call it the main character of the story, because especially this design for the first book, it's the main feature along with the main character, obviously. But this is the 3D print where me and an artist, Dead Sun Prime on Twitter, you can follow him there. We kind of worked together on getting him to model it in 3D, and then we wanted it to become something like 4 inches. But we were like, as we were making the bike, we saw more and more details as we made the model bigger. So this is now a perk that you can now get for $60. It is now 7 inches or so long by 3 wide and 3 high. So it's like a brick. It's like just imagine a brick in your hand, and that's probably the size of this thing. It's massive as far as 3D prints are concerned.
So not $800. Okay.
Not $800, but it's also not painted. This is a gray version.
Shae.
I know I could paint it.
Yes, that's the idea. That's the idea. And we may do a competition for the next year, because Star Circuit 2 is be out in 2022. And by then we'll have a competition where whoever makes an awesome bike, I'll put them into the book, as long as you backed and got the model. So this bike is one of the first things I designed for the book, and I absolutely just love everything I went for it.
Shae, you could do it our channel colors, and then
I already have a design in my head.
And then either on the front fender or the gas tank, you could put our logo.
I got an idea.
Do it.
Let me go with it.
Oh yeah, and I
have to back. Hold on, I gotta back this real quick.
Nice.
Another tab. Do it in another tab.
Yeah.
I am. I'm doing it in a different tab.
So,
I'm good at this.
So yeah, do that. Yeah, show this around. This is what it actually will look like. This is what you'll get. You actually there's an option on there as well, Shae. If you want it primered, we'll primer it for you. Otherwise, you can get it and you can primer it yourself before you paint it.
Oh, please primer it for me. I fucking hate priming.
Yeah,
it's the worst part.
I'm glad we're offering that, because I was like, man, that's it. Plus, it looks kind of cooler. All the details pop after you put the primer on.
Well, so that's the thing, is whenever I prime myself, I get lazy, and then I don't do a good prime job, and then I start painting, and then I have to cuss myself out, because if I would have taken an extra 2 seconds, I wouldn't have to do so much fixing during the painting. But it's extra work, and I want to get to the fun part. So if you guys will prime it, then we'll just go with that.
Absolutely. That's that's what I thought was going to be well, at first we wanted it painted, and the prices for the paint jobs that I really wanted were really steep. And so since then, like I said, I've been looking around for the right painter for a modest yet good job. So But those will be they'll be expensive. When I say.
Okay, real quick, and this is totally breaking format. It has nothing to do with the fact that I am currently in checkout. That Kanan cover add-on, is it black and white or is it in color?
It's in color. I forgot to change the add-on picture.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just double checking because I don't remember if I got the Kanan cover before, but I'm just going to since I'm here.
Okay. Well, all the Kanan stuff, it will be the colored version that's the other new shit that's happened. That wasn't colored before.
Okay.
And now it is. And it's done by Steve Furchow, or I think people pronounce it Furcow.
That's okay. I pronounce Milne, so it's fine.
Furchow.
Look, I don't know. I feel like that's how I would pronounce it. I never met him in person, but we're friends as far as internet goes, and he's a great colorist.
Where's the name?
It's up
right underneath the Kanan cover.
Yeah, toward the top.
Up.
Towards the top.
Up.
Yeah, before the.
I'm going up. Jeez.
Up.
There we are.
There.
For show. I would say for show.
Faux show.
Yeah.
For show.
That's how I would do it too, but Jimmy Ray's pronounced it. What did I say before?
Furcow.
Furcow. There we go.
We said it too many different ways. Yeah. We confused Joe.
So Furcow, I believe is how you say it, and it's just a killer cover. Like it's one of the best coloring covers I've ever seen. Not that it's just mine, but like it just has everything that I want in a cover. I would definitely back that.
Well, and so I'm not gonna lie, I might have already gotten the Kanan. I feel like that's the third time I've backed Star Circuit. I can't remember anymore.
I feel like you already got the Kanan cover at the launch.
I think I did, but at the same time, if I didn't, I would be sad, and I'm too lazy to go check. So we just added it, and it's fine.
If you want, I'll keep a special lookout for you. I don't have thousands of backers, so if you did back it like 3 times,
I'm not worried about it.
Okay.
The way that I look at it is worst case scenario, right? If I have like 500 copies of Star Circuit because Shae doesn't know how to fucking pay attention and track what she spends, we'll have a really cool giveaway and we'll give away a copy at some point.
Absolutely. That would be fantastic.
I know. Silver, I could look at my list, Silver. I'm being
like 50
lazy.
pages.
I legitimately do, actually. I think the last time I checked it was 49.
No way. It's that long?
48 pages.
Jesus.
I have 240 contributions.
That's up there. And you don't brag about that. I would put that out there.
I don't brag about that because here's the thing. I sat down one day and I added it all up. And then I stopped bragging about it because I was like, oh, it's a lot of money. It's like, I'm just going to stop looking at that. We're just going to go month to month. Be like, I backed heavy this month. Maybe I'll lay off next month. And then instead I'm like, does anyone need a commission of something? I can write or edit, or I'm painting now. Does anyone want to pay me?
I can sell a tree for $20.
I'll do a hand turkey for you. I don't know. Come on, man.
Right. A hand turkey. Yeah.
I got to recoup my costs. It's never let me get the money ahead of time to back stuff. I should probably pay water. So
I need to shower before this stream.
Oh my God.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yes. I would say that's probably. I didn't realize until I did my taxes how many I backed. I was like, oh, that's.
I will say at least this time around for taxes, I can legitimately claim it as a Red Valkyrie expense.
There you go.
Because there will be a Red Valkyrie expense and profit. So.
Absolutely.
There will be a profit. You're awesome.
It's going to happen. I don't know how, but we're going to make it happen.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about your stretch goals because you have a bunch of amazing ones.
Yes, we do. We've done so much since I've been here, or the last time.
Back in the day when I first came on.
So we've done crazy numbers, and just like anybody else, we had a little bit of a lull, but we did a lot of progress. So we've got a postcard up front at 6K that we landed pretty quickly. That's a double-sided postcard.
Oh.
We've got my buddy Jeremy Teveno that did another print. That's 5x8 print that everybody will get, no matter as long as you're a physical backer.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got extra pages, which really just came out to be a almost like a prologue to the book. And then at the end, this is something I didn't advertise because I didn't know this was going to be a thing, but everybody that does back is going to have their name in the book. And I didn't say that before, but I was like, one of the pages could definitely be that. Why not? So
when we see Shae's name 6 times, we'll know what happened.
Right.
If you see Shae's name 6 times, it's just Red Valkyrie. Just say Red Valkyrie. That's not the one time.
The one Red Valkyrie.
Shae,
Cyy,
Shae and Cyy, Red Valkyrie.
Red Valkyrie YT, Red Valkyrie presents. We just keep.
Yeah, I'll have to get creative with that.
Oh, that'd be hilarious.
In fact, if she backs it a few more times, just slap our logo on the back cover. And
I know, yeah. Might as well. It's
Red Valkyrie approved.
Yeah, very
sponsored.
Sponsorship. Red Valkyrie.
Just in the corner of the mixtape, a little Red Valkyrie logo.
I guarantee I'm going to go the route of Cobalt next time and do an ad section as well. Because I'm going to try to do it for cheap. I think Cobalt's good idea of doing the times 6.
Yes.
We need exponents. I mean, will that work
Shae
with your typeface?
Power.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Shae. I'm sorry.
Yeah, next time I'll get real sponsors. Potentially, I want to help out the little guy, which I'm the little guy, but I want to help out other little guys with my book.
Your fellow little guys. I got you.
Correct.
That's how we feel. We're like, I want to help out other people who are small.
Other fellow little folk.
We're also little.
Correct. The little folk.
And you should open it up, not just to like other books or other artists, but YouTube channels too.
Oh,
yeah, that was one of the things that we had kind of talked about with Cobalt is, would you consider doing something for some of the people who are promoting so much? Like if the YouTube, Red Valkyrie wants to buy an ad space, and he was like, shit, I don't see why not. I'm like, there we go.
Yeah, I don't mind it as long as it's people that you don't want to like. I don't know. I want it to be all about comics. So maybe if you put it out there, maybe you'll get people that are not comic oriented or something. I don't know why you would, but if that ever happened, you might want to reconsider. But either way, we got the extra pages. We got so there's a prologue, a thank you page, and some other cool stuff that are added to the book. And then we've got our companion mixtape, which you gave me a suggestion of who to go to for some music. And I also went to several other indie people, including Ryan Wynn, including Vosto.
Ryan.
So yeah, there's his song is like, so I've listened to it on repeat for a while because it's just so iconic. And
that's so cool.
It'll be fun. Yeah. It'll be great for you guys to get everybody who backs it digitally or otherwise will get the companion mixtape.
See, I'm really excited for that too, because like we had said before, we're like, Vosto does really good stuff, and you were like, all right, I'll check him out. And based on what we got out of him when we were like, yo, this is what we want, and you're like, I'm gonna go with him for I'll check him out. And I was like, oh, I hope that he gets more work because he does such good work. And I had no idea that Ryan did this. Like.
Yeah, Ryan's in a punk band, so...
okay, Ryan, we're having words now. You're in our members' corner, bruh. What the hell?
Yeah, we need a cover of Dirty Free for All, please.
Yes, please. Something that doesn't sound enough like Kesha for her to fucking copyright strike us again.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah,
for 8 seconds.
Bitch,
who copyright? Really?
Kesha, yeah.
Really? Kesha's label, let's be accurate. Yeah, Kesha doesn't watch our show. It is.
Kesha,
right, yeah, the algorithm
watches.
got you.
Kesha watches and she's like, oh, I don't want to be associated with this.
Oh, these bitches.
Oh my gosh.
These comic
Copyright.
bitches, yeah.
But yeah, 8 seconds. We got a copyright strike on our only Dirty Free for All so far, because I have to now figure out how to redo the fucking intro.
We had 2 and they only got us for 1.
They might come back.
No,
we
did have 2.
When I did my old stream, I would get like some of them years later, like 2 years later. I still get them, like, oh, we finally caught you on this one.
Yes, she's relying on YouTube revenue to
still around. Yes, and she's salty. Salty bitch.
He wants every ounce of that sweet comic money.
Well,
Excuse
with
me,
as
I would like
sticky
that
as she looks in her
dollar
videos.
that came from the ad revenue from this video, please. The
Yes.
$1.
Right away.
Hey, actually, we've had some videos that broke $1.25.
Ooh, look at
I
that
know,
money.
right?
Give me
In
a
another
sweet-
50 years, I'll be able to afford one of my backings. Okay, so we have the companion mixtape. We have my most favorite.
Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to bring up. I knew there was something that you didn't have, and I have a picture of the patch. So if I can bring that up, we can talk about something else in the meantime. But that is unlocked. We are working toward the last one, which is the Brothers print.
Are you happy with the patch? That's the question.
I am. I put in one comment. Well, I'll talk about it when we bring it up here. But I had one comment about it. Just one piece of the stitching was a little bit odd. And I was like, okay, let's see if we can mess around with this before we give it a go ahead. But
Did
yeah,
you go to
overall.
Tony?
You're only 1,080 away from your 14.
Somebody was that your backing that put us at 920?
Yeah. Yep.
Thank you. The sixth back.
Just
Nice.
saying, there's
We're
a
so
couple,
close.
there's some add-on stuff. It's fine.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am excited to get to paint a really badass motorcycle. I was just talking about the only thing that I liked about mini wargaming was being able to paint the minis really intricately. And then like people are like, all right, let's go wargame. And I'm like, I don't want to.
For sure. I get that. I have plenty of friends that do that, and I do a little bit. I just got into a little bit of a little bit of some Gundam stuff, but that's not really painting. That's more like,
The Gundam stuff is like meticulously assembling 5,000 pieces, and I assembled one, and there's a second one I was supposed to assemble for somebody, and I just stared at it and was like, "Oh gosh, please don't make me!" Like,
yeah, it's a grind.
Stickers and the stickers and the sprues and the making it fit right, and
Well, I really liked the second part when you have everything pieces all together, and then you kind of make it look weathered, and that's kind of like the painting part. You feel like you're working
dry
at Disney.
brushing.
That's the part that I love though. Like what I was talking about before, and this is why I'm so excited to have one of the motorcycles. I had a Champa, like a big orc basically in a tin can, and it's just a whole bunch of like fucking metal pieces, right? And I started taking stuff, and I was like, this piece is from a race car, and I did like a racing stripe on it, and then I made it all scratched up and like rusted and everything. Like he got it out of a junkyard, and I was like, this is from a taxi cab. Like did
That's
the
so
checker
funny.
and everything.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh, I love it.
So I did find the patch. I don't know. Do you want me to do it now while we're
Yes,
in the same kind of
Bring it up. I've been waiting.
the realm? Okay.
Shut up, dog.
Let's drag it. I guess I could share this part.
God, can you tase a dog legally?
No.
Damn it.
Do not tase your puppy.
Yes. do that.
I'll check now, Dojo.
Okay, I think there we are. Hopefully, I'm not doxing myself.
Not yet. Ooh.
Can you see?
Look at that.
It's pretty sweet. So I talked to them about maybe trying to get the stitching on the green to be a little bit thinner, or potentially, I don't know what they can do, but it's slightly big on like a couple parts of it, like the big line over here across the circuit. So I was like, whatever you can do there. Otherwise, I really like it. I think it's perfect.
That looks really cool.
Yeah, man. I'm pretty stoked about it. So
And you said that you went with Tony?
yes,
Sweet.
I did.
I'm gonna hit up Tony and be like, I don't know how much business we got you, but how about a sponsorship, yo?
I know.
We made merch with your name on it, dude.
Get like an affiliation with. Yeah.
Something. Shit. I cannot wait. That looks so fucking beautiful. I cannot wait.
Look at Harry
on the
throwing in
jacket.
more ideas. It's
It'd be cool.
done.
Yeah.
Shae, I agree. I think we'd have to up his we'd have to get him past the 14 into like 16 at that point, and we have very little time to do that.
For sure.
But if we could.
My real goal is 15. I think we can hit 15 in 3 days if we can get some solid bike purchases because that's a big purchase.
It is, but and that's the thing though, is okay, so I have a lot of friends who have 3D printers and a lot of people who do 3D printing stuff. That's a really clean like 3D print. That is a really nice, clean, smooth 3D print, which is not typically how it goes.
Yeah, we spent a lot of time. Like the guy that I'm using. He's an old school friend of mine from college, and he knows his stuff. We worked on it for a long time, like a long time to try to get it right. And so I wanted him to do all of it. So everything that we do from now on is all going to be done by him. Because he's going to have the process down pat and everything you want.
It is so smooth.
I'm really impressed by it because most of when you see 3D printing is when they do the back and forth, which obviously leaves ridges and is terrible.
Yeah, and break off pieces and
you have some that do the dip, but even the dip, a lot of them will still do like the layers, and then they'll just dip it and be like, it's better. You're like, I still would have to sand the hell out of that bitch. Like, right. But that is so clean. So crisp. I love it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he bought a new printer to get it right. Like it's a very high def printer.
Look at the Star Circuit logo and how it dips down in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that. That was gorgeous. I'm sorry. We have to go back up. We have to go back up.
Mm-hmm. And we went to school. We went to school together for 3D, so this is why I knew he was good. But
there you go.
So yeah. So
was he the best in the class? And you're like, okay, you.
No, he was actually. I don't know if he's probably going to listen to this. He was more the oddball of the class.
Nice.
But I mean, everybody's an oddball in art school, so hard to tell. Yeah.
It's like that in the Air Force too. We're all weird.
But he's also very practical, like to figure out all this without like smoke and like a person standing next to it, to get the free floating wheels and the discs to actually look good and
so good. Oh, I can't wait to paint this bitch up. Oh, it's gonna be cool. Okay,
and
all right.
You're gonna be amazed at how big it is. Like you're like when I saw
7 inches. So we're talking like, bam.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's the size of my hand, so it's like my face, my whole. Well, size of my face.
Bam! 7 inches right there.
Yeah.
Shit, that is big. Yeah. Oh, I could do detail. Oh,
wow, that's getting clipped.
Yeah, for sure.
Clip away, everyone.
7 inches. That's massive.
That is. That's really big.
Size.
All right, so now we got some close-up looks of the postcard art, which is just. It's so cool.
Yeah, I forget who. I think Dark Gift called it. He was appropriately named the legend because he was like, "This is the first image I saw of Star Circuit when I was doing the sign-up page." And he was like, "This is what I think of when I think of Star Circuit." And I was like, "Oh, this is good. I like that." It's the essence of what I wanted to go for. It was like it's almost like the proof of concept. This image. So.
I really like it. Captures kind of like the vibe and the heart of Star Circuit in one small image.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Thanks, Frog G.
Frog G's on it. And Jeremy is he's a guy that had a game project that he didn't meet his goal because it's hard to meet a game development goal, but he did this piece for me and it's incredible. He's an old high school friend of mine too, and he's just an incredible artist. So this print is coming with every physical purchase as well. So, in your Gemini mailer, you'll get all these sweet little extras.
And I really like this because this looks like really effective, high contrast, like Prismacolor color pencil and everything.
For sure, and this is actually digital, but that looks like it's Prisma. I don't know how.
Oh yeah, it absolutely because it has the texture and everything in it, so it's impressive. Sorry, Sai, what are you whispering?
I said I love that back wheel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I dig it too. I like the lighting coming off it. He captured it in his own style, and that's what I wanted. I wanted because Jeremy is a very, like I said, he had a project called Beckon that didn't go through, but he's doing a comic of it now. So anybody that wants to see more of this guy's work. We do a stream every Wednesday called Art Bros. Come check it out on my channel. It's just Joe Catapano, and you'll see more of his art too. The best part about this is that he's local, so I might be able to get this signed as well. So
yeah, that would be amazing. I am totally down for it being signed.
Yeah, all 6 of Shae's copies.
Yeah.
Yes, all of them. Just sign every one of them.
Yeah, I will. Oh, here's a new free thing. Not a free thing, but like kind of free for most people who signed up. For everybody that signed up, they're getting it free. But everybody else that bought the basic tiers or the essentials tier, you get this card. We have upgraded it to metal through Phoenix Animations.
Phoenix, yeah.
I love Phoenix. Good dude.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm glad, because I didn't know how many people signed up, and I was like, okay, I don't know how many people got this for free. I don't know if I can afford this. But
dude, he's insanely affordable.
Yeah, he is. It's like very doable.
Okay, let's put it this way. Shae constantly talks about how she doesn't have money because all I'll ever do is back shit, right? I'm getting a couple of our super badass members who are in the middle or upper tiers. They're getting a metal print, mini print, that is going to be sent out to them because I am behind on sending out the other perks. So as an apology from Shae, and I'll make sure Shae doesn't do it again from CY. Everyone's getting a little metal mini print if you're in the middle or upper tiers.
That's incredible.
So, because Phoenix is so damn affordable, I can afford to do that.
Oh, nice. For sure. Sherry in the chat's reminding me that also Sherry started doing chibi stickers for us. Yes. I don't know if they're going to be going out this campaign, but because I kind of want a whole set, and we only have a couple. But I'll show you.
I have to see these.
Yes, they're great.
She's over here she's like, yeah, I did chibis, and I'm like, where the hell are they? Why am I not seeing? She says, show hip.
I will show hip.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here.
Okay, so just to be clear, since I'm scrolling through this and since I was one of your early signups, you said you get the new metal trading card if you back at what level?
Well, did you back? So there was a secret tier. If you signed up early, you should have had that in the email. If you sent it in the email, you got it for free through the email. Make sure that was the case.
I feel like I didn't see the email and I backed you a bunch, so I'm probably not.
No. Well, look, I ordered a bunch of extra, and
we'll see.
We'll see what we can do.
Claim your reward now.
Alex is going through your fucking
secret
email.
perk number 1.
It's all good.
Oh my gosh!
There you go. The sticker hip. There you go.
Okay. As much as I want these right now, you do absolutely have to have a full set of them.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
oh my gosh.
Plus,
this is the cutest thing ever.
She's really good at the chibi stuff, and it was funny because I didn't have to like convince her to do it because she has her own style, and I was like, just try the chibi thing, you might like it, and turned out really great. So
yeah, I'm gonna need Shari to do some cute chibi stuff too.
You're right, and I like the attitude here. Like the body language is so hip.
Nice. Right, because she's just kind of like, sup.
Yeah.
Like she just totally looks like,
Correct. I dig it. I dig it a lot.
It's so fucking good. Okay. Yes. You need a full set of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that needs to be the first thing that you unlock in a stretch goal if it isn't just a thank you add-on for your second book.
For sure. I'm trying to, because I've seen people stepping up the whole sign up rewards. I've seen people do some crazy sign ups. So I'm going to probably save the stickers for, what did we say? The first stretch goal. I don't know what I'm going to do for the sign up reward, but I've seen people do nuts stuff like giant chances for winning free art and stuff. Comics Mate. What's up? What's up, Dean?
Yeah, that is phenomenal.
No
I
way.
very much like it. I'm gonna have to talk to you later. Shae.
Sure.
We're gonna have conversation.
Get on.
I need to get some Joe art, and I need some Sherry art.
That's right.
Yes. Okay. I'm good. I'm no longer gushing. We're fine now. Star Circuit banner. Oh.
Mm-hmm. This is one that comes with the Essentials tier. It comes with a couple other tiers as well as the major tier, the Apex backer. But this is the first real big thing I drew for Star Circuit. This is kind of the real proof of concept where I was like, oh, I need to see the world. I need to see, the main character. And, this is it. It shows off what I was envisioning.
Question.
Sure.
Is this city 360, as in this is while it looks upside down because it's kind of space isn't?
It's kind of like are you familiar with like Final Fantasy VII? It's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Where there's like a upper plate, and underneath the plate there's apartments and different buildings that kind of just scale down. You don't really flip. It's just buildings that kind of look like they're upside down.
Yeah, they kind of build downward, but you still have to kind of go up.
Right.
Got you. It's such a cool aesthetic. That's why I was just like, hold up, are people walking the other way, or are these like essentially dangling buildings, which feels so precarious and like, if you lived in the very last floor, like how shit would that be every time there's like a huge gust of wind, you're like, oh gosh.
I feel everything. And also,
I don't like it.
Your view is also of the slums, which is below the undercity.
Yeah, it's this right here.
Right.
You're just looking at like the trash.
You're just looking at the trash, and that's where the main character Street Race is. He's kind of like he's from a rich family. In fact, the family that makes the bikes, the metrics. And
he looks like a rich brat.
Yeah, he is, and he pretty much, he's like so bratty. He's just ran away from his life because of him having troubles that he thinks
because he's emo,
right? So
he's got to get his emo on.
He goes to the slums for shits and gigs now.
What a dick,
And
I come here because it's just such an escapism from the real world. Like, bro, this is people's actual life.
Right. And that's
why are you so mean?
That's literally the dynamic between him and Hip, Hip is his ex-girlfriend, which he met down here in the slums during it was like a pretty much. Well, I have to give a little bit of backstory of Hip. Hip is kind of like this. She's born in the slums and is very survivalist, and she's a great racer, but she's kind of like a racing shark, like a pool shark. She would pretend that she's not great and then trick you into like betting, and then she'd take the bet money and live off of that. So sometimes those go bad, and that's when they kind of meet. They meet on like this, on the terms of her being in trouble, and he kind of helps out.
Gee, I wonder how many times things have not gone well for her.
I know. And I'd say she's got pretty good luck because the 2 scars is not too bad.
No,
for how many times she's done this.
I'm just saying, she seems like she probably has a big mouth that gets her into a lot of trouble. And walking away with 2 scars, granted, one of them is rather excessive because we're talking hairline to throat on the other side. And this is me watching, like, going through your reference material and going, I still have to make this scar longer. Like, fuck, what happened to her?
Yeah, it's like one part road rash, one part there's 2 of them really, so one part kind of like gang fight. But how it goes. That's how it goes in the slums, But that's how they meet, and they go crazy whenever, with any relationship, things go crazy sometimes.
Absolutely. All right, you have really cool layouts and designs.
Yes, this is the supplemental where you'll see all the concepts and all the layouts. In fact, I decided to put the layout sketches, which for the whole book you'll get to see them, but I'm going to put the finished pencils next to them. So you'll be able to see sketch to finish what they look like.
Very cool.
Plus the concept art. But yeah, you get that with the essentials and a lot of the other tiers as well. And
then your shirt logo design, which I gotta say, I understand having it for Apex backers, but damn you.
I'm
Because
sorry.
that's a little too rich for my blood.
Yeah, a lot of people. Well, maybe you've just backed once. You instead of the 6 times.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have got all the other stuff.
Right. Good point. I just felt like I told Luke. I think Luke was asking about it, and I said, I wanted to know if I saw somebody on the street with the shirt that they were the Apex. And I was like, okay, I can. Oh, without it saying it on it, I could count on it that's the kind of fan they were.
For the second campaign, T-shirts that everyone can add on. Just throwing it out there.
It might actually come after in demand at some point because I just don't know how everything's going to go in demand. It's my first campaign. So
fair enough. All right, and then we've got the characters that we've been talking quite a bit about, and you got a couple of add-ons. I realize we've been doing this for 45 minutes, and we haven't even hit your tiers. So why don't we go back
to the beginning,
and let's just talk about the tiers, since that's probably what people would like to know, so they know how to back you.
Indeed, yeah. This book is before I go into like the main stuff. The book's 32 pages plus the extra ones for the prologue and whatnot. So with the first essentials, you're going to get the main book, you're going to get the supplemental, the concept art book, you're going to get the banner. You're going to get a small print, which this print comes with every perk, including essentials. And then now the metal trading card comes with this one as well.
Awesome.
And it also is the best value. It's definitely, you're definitely saving money by going with the essentials. The main cover is just what it sounds like. You're in the main book, plus the print, plus all the stretch goals. Don't forget, you're getting like 4 stretch goals. So
nice. Digital.
The digital only is you're getting the digital of the main book and also the digital of the concept art book. So you're getting kind of 2 for 1 for the same price.
Very cool.
The amazing Kanan cover. This is like, I don't know. I suggest everyone get. Well, both of these covers won't be on for the next one. When I do a trade back, I'm not going to include these, so it is good to get them now if you want both covers or if you like one in particular, because I'm not bringing them back. If anything, they'll be just a print, but they won't be coming out as a reprint.
Awesome. And there it is big if you didn't see it, because damn, so pretty. Okay.
This is like one version of the 2-book option where you get the main book and the design book plus the print. And then both covers. This is one that I would personally get one of these, one of each, because like I said, the covers are not coming back. And this book is going to go for a while. It's a mini series, so there's going to be 8 chapters. The next chapter, I'm probably going to bulk 2, 3, and 4 together and make like a 100-page book. Be out to next year, and we're gonna kill it the next year. And but these covers won't come back, even though we'll probably have a bundle with the first chapter included, and there'll be another cover that I get another artist to do.
Awesome.
So this is the only other way to get the banner between the essentials and the Apex. If you want to spend a little less and get the banner, this is your option. This is why I included it. So if you want the banner, if you really like the banner plus the book, that's what you get. And I really like it because it's a pretty cool banner because it's really long. It's 24 inches by 9, so it's kind of like a roll-out tapestry, if you could picture that, on the wall. So.
Oh, I did get the essentials, and I did get a Kanan cover add-on. Oh,
well,
I get it twice.
Yep. All right. The new one, the new coolest thing on the campaign is the Metric X50. This 3D print, like I said, has been in development for forever. This is the first edition. It even says it right below Star Circuit. It'll say first edition. This first edition, there's only 40 of them. So once they're done, we're moving on to the second edition. So you'll know if this will be worth a lot coming down in the near future. I don't know about the near future, but in the future at some point, it'll be worth more money.
I'm excited for this. This is going to be fun.
Plus, you can pay your own and be a part of the campaign contest coming up.
Oh yeah.
The sketch card one. This sketch card is only in the Apex besides this tier. So it's either you're getting the really big bundle or this one. So I think this is the cheapest way to get an original piece for me, which is a character and a bike on a sketch card plus the book. And I think it's not like I switched up the discounts, so this is only showing one, but other people have gotten this one. I had to switch out this tier.
Yeah.
That's one thing I'm annoyed with, like Indiegogo. I don't know why they don't have you to carry over or connect tiers together or something. I don't know how you get that to work.
Yeah, I think it's just because it would take a little extra effort on their part, and they're like, we'll just do it this way.
Yeah, keep it simple. I'm sure there's gray areas there.
Yeah.
And then the Apex backer. It's my favorite tier because while you don't get all the best value, you get everything. And I don't have all these wacky kind of things, but you're getting everything besides the 3D print pretty much, including a t-shirt, which is the only way to get. We talked about that.
Yes. It's fine, really.
Next
not getting
time.
a t-shirt.
We're not?
No. Not unless you're backing at that level.
How much is it?
150, babe.
I'm good.
So I was like, my phone doesn't work all the time. I should probably work on replacing that.
Right.
Hey, Shae. When you're done, refresh.
I will.
So we have Star Circuit and the original page. I was annoyed that some people were doing pages but didn't have the book included. So I wanted to make sure if you bought an original page, you're also getting the book. Kind of didn't make sense to me that you would just get. And I'm pretty much giving you the book for free here because my pages usually go for like $300. I'm already reducing them in price plus the book. You're getting this is the cheapest way to get a page from me. Period. So anybody that is down, check it out. Check Cybernetical.
Do a giveaway.
Oh yeah, we have a giveaway. Did I mention this?
Is it a t-shirt?
No, it is original pages though.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
So I'm giving away 2 original pages if we hit 300 backers by close. So that is not too far from. That's 60 something people.
It's 64 now. If you count the 4 times my card didn't go through.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Sorry, I forgot to update the address on my card, so it just kept bitching at me.
So we've gotten to where you are $1,028 away from that 14,000
The last
stretch goal.
Mm-hmm.
That is awesome.
That's incredible. This is like it's very. I don't know. Even though it's not my clothes, it feels like my clothes because you guys are like really pumping it up, and I appreciate it.
Hey, Shae,
I'm just saying.
you're gonna get a copy of Star Circuit in my name
Okay. That's
to
fine.
our PO box.
So this is what's really funny. Silver goes, if you add together all Shae's backings, is it more than Apex for less stuff? Here's the thing. So I went through and I checked. So I have now backed 2 times, size backed once. So it's 3 between the 2 of us.
Mm-hmm.
My 2 backings alone are more than the Apex backer, but I get the bike.
Ooh,
Now, if we're going to go, which is greater, bike or t-shirt? Bike is better.
Indeed, I would agree there.
Bike is better. T-shirt, whatever. I'll wear it. It'll fade. I'll forget about it. It'll get a hole in it. It'll end up becoming a paint shirt, something crazy.
Hold on.
Bike will become an epic fucking bike.
And a memory, yes.
I feel like there could be a side deal here.
No,
How many?
we're not doing a side deal.
How many copies of the regular book are you getting, Shae?
We'll talk about this later.
Oh, you suck.
We're at 54 fucking minutes of this stream. Ryan says the bike does shrink in the dryer too, however.
Aww.
It might be
So
toxic if you do that, yeah.
I just won't dry it. It'll
or
be
in
fine.
cold water.
Right?
Yeah. For all those
No,
guys
but
who
I'm
are so flexing on 7 inches in the chat earlier. Drink
I am so excited for this. And like I was excited, but it's been a while since we talked to you. So like kind of had that like, yeah, Star Circuit will be cool and blah, blah, blah. It'll be awesome. And then I get you back on and I start seeing it again. I'm like, that's why I was so excited. I remember now because we've gone through it all and I just get pumped all over again.
I feel the same way, which is feels, but not about my art. It's more about like just like the progress of the whole campaign. And every time I'm in it, I'm just draws you back in. But for me, it's very much, I don't know, like there's so many good books out there. You're like, you easily can get lost. Just just stop paying attention to one book and there's 10 others that want to take your attention or that will take your attention because they're so good. And I think 2021's a killer year for CG and
absolutely
indie books in general.
Crowded field.
Yeah.
Y'all been making it real hard to keep up. And I have FOMO like you wouldn't believe. So thank you for that by just producing amazing shit and making me go, but I can't miss on that one too. Ramen's good. I can have ramen. You put a little bit of fried spam in it and it tastes like it's nicer trash ramen. It's cool.
Right. Mrs. Dash or something. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. It's fine. It's fine. Just needed like some spring onions. Zhuzh it right up.
Zhuzh.
Zhuzh.
I zhuzh it. That's what I do. All right. Holy shit, Joe.
Dude, this time flies.
Does not feel like it's been 56 minutes at all.
No. Did we start a half an hour late or something?
No. This is 56 minutes since we've been live. That doesn't feel right at all. Shae, you're adorable. Love you. You're such a sweetheart. All right, chat. I think y'all are just like me. I think all of you guys are just kind of dumbstruck by the campaign as a whole that we all forgot to think of questions. So if you have questions, I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to put it in the chat. But I'm also going to acknowledge that Joe was so incredibly thorough with all of the newness that has happened since we last had him on. I don't know if there's room for, I don't know what questions we would have.
It is true. You can ask Sherry. I live and breathe this stuff. And I mean, right now it's hard not to, like right around your closing, you're like trying to remember all the things. And you have good days, you have bad days, but today's a good day. So.
Today's a phenomenal day.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Today's a great day.
Thank you so much for having me on again. Well, I'll take the minute to thank you and thank you for backing 3 times, 4 times, whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys are, I think, invaluable to the CG community. So
thank you so much. Oh, I appreciate hearing that. So first off, I have to point out, Ryan Wynn says, if you put a little bouillon in that cup of noodle, it tastes like a restaurant cup of noodle.
Ooh.
Fancy, sir.
This is a man that's in a punk band.
As opposed to not using the seasoning packet, which is just crumbled bouillon, and instead just having hot noodle water.
Right.
Okay, so serious question from Ryan. He says, was Star Circuit the original title?
Oh, that is a crazy question. I haven't thought about that in ages.
Or was it Light Cycles?
No, it was not the original. It was not the original. The original was going to be called the Pulse Circuit. And the Pulse Circuit because the androids don't have a pulse. And it just was like a cool twist on that. But Star Circuit is just way more, 10 times more iconic. And so Pulse Circuit is kind of a nod, and it's in the book. Not in this first book, but it's in the lore, and you'll probably see it around. The Pulse Circuit is like a lower grade. It's like the AAA of pro racing. It's like the under leagues.
Gotcha.
That is awesome. I already know the answer to this next one, but we're gonna let Cy ask it since Cy wants to be a bitch and put it in the chat. Go ahead, Cy.
You said we'll talk about off air, but I was trying to get.
Go ahead. Let's hear
If
it.
Shae's getting at least 2 copies of the standard cover, can I get a T-shirt instead of another copy of the standard cover with the order I just placed that included the secret perk?
That's a good question. 2 copies of the standard cover. Can I get a T-shirt instead of a standard copy? I think so. I have to check, but I think so. I have to look at that. I can't remember the numbers on what because I'm getting quality These are not your normal T-shirts. These are premium T-shirts.
Yes.
I'm spending the extra to make, because I did T-shirts before
the
locally.
Blend that's soft.
Well, yeah. Everyone always compliments, like, the more soft and awesome they are, the more people just wear it, even though they don't like the shirt. They're just like the quality.
You're like, I went for the Gucci so people would advertise for me more.
Right.
So Shari wants to know, what was the number of backers again that we needed for this giveaway?
You need 300 backers, and so that what did we say? 64 more backers.
Here's 64 away.
And I'm going to give away 2. I'm raffling to all the backers out there. So this is another reason why you back 3 times, because for every backing you get another entry into the raffle.
Keep backing.
Yes, keep backing. But yeah, I'm giving away 2 pages.
Okay, I have 2 technicalities to ask you about. Does that include failed backings?
No, it shouldn't.
No.
Because the overall number that you have here won't include the failed backings.
Actually, it does. I watched it. Because I'm backer 260, 261, 262.
Will it adjust then at some point?
It'll adjust when you close, I think.
Okay.
We'll help Joe figure it out.
Yes.
Only actual backings.
We need play it safe, 65. We need 65.
I was going to say, I could back it like 50 times for $2 and not select a perk and really wait it.
It's a good point.
Yeah. So are you, if you get to 300 backers, are you doing it for people that have done the physical, like only the people who've backed you physically?
No, but a perk gets an entry.
Any perk.
A donation probably won't. Yeah, the book. You get a book of any kind, yeah, or the bike.
Funded.
Is Joe funded yet, friends? Joe was funded quite some time ago, Mr. Booby Dan, and it is phenomenal. And we have unlocked patches.
Shout out to AAA.
Nice.
Dan is not at work.
Oh, really?
So Silver's asking, how many sequels are you looking at?
So it's in a contained arc it's a mini series. So I have a beginning and an end, and I'd say it's going to make up about 8. So I'm thinking around 250 pages, maybe to 300, somewhere up there to finish it.
That is awesome.
No, Pulse circuit.
Nice. Look at Boom Dan. Huzzah! Success.
There you go.
I love Dan. He's amazing. Silver says he backed it early, but he can't afford backing it often. It's okay.
I appreciate it. Yeah.
You backed look, as long as you back at some point, that's what we mostly care about.
I mostly care about just spreading the words.
Mostly care about backing and spreading.
Yeah, or spreading. Or you can just please go sub to my YouTube channel too. That's another spot where I'm also trying to hit a mark of 1,000 subs.
Sorry, Alex. I say inappropriate things sometimes. You are close to your 1,000, aren't you? For your
for YouTube, yes, very close. So that's
awesome.
If you can't buy the book, sub to my channel. We're getting close to that mark. And I'm sure we'll be doing some fun giveaways and just fun streams when that happens.
Oh, that'll be so exciting. All right. Sai, do you have any final questions?
No.
All right. Well,
I do have one other announcement. Going to go on Luke's channel at 9:30. So come hang out. I don't know how long he goes because I also got Comics Mate later on, but
Which Luke?
Definitely. Your
Our
Luke.
Luke, Lukey?
Yeah.
You're gonna go on with Death Metal Hero. Fuck yes.
And there was the 30-minute warning for Luke and Jason within a minute of each other.
Oh gosh. Of course there was.
So they're streaming against each other.
Oh, who's the other Luke? Luke Stone? Is that
Luke Stone would be the other one so I wasn't sure which one you were meaning.
Okay.
I was like, I hope you
I figured it was
Metal
your
Hero.
I dropped your link in the chat.
That is awesome. So we're gonna wrap so Joe can like hit the bathroom before he has to stream and then stream again because he's a crazy man and he just stacked all of his streams up together, and we also went really long because it's Joe.
It's fun.
It was fun.
It's always, dude, I do think I have the best time coming on your show. That's no doubt in my mind.
Yay! Oh, I love hearing that. All right, so I want to say a huge thank you to all of you amazing people in the chat who, without, we would not be here. I would have nothing to stream about. Cy would have nothing to bargain about. Joe wouldn't have anything to make because none of y'all would be supporting and selling and all of that. So thank you guys so much for being here, for backing, for tuning in, for liking, sharing, subscribing. We appreciate it more than you would know. Go sub to Joe. Go back, Star Circuit. Let's try to get to 300. It is not out of the realm of possibility. Just saying. Like we could get there.
There's a lot of new shit to back.
So much new stuff. Get yourself a bike. I'm just saying, unless you want Shae to whoop all y'all's asses, which I'm probably going to do anyway. Let's just be real. But you could try. You could try to beat me as far as painting up these bikes to be fucking epic. So
bring it.
Going back, get your awesome stuff. Joe, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys for the second time.
Question. Booty time?
Booty time, across the USA. Booty time,